In case you're wondering, this right here is the reason why men aren't allowed to have hot nannies around.
He loves you.
Have you ever had a dream as like a 12-year-old boy about Megan Fox being in your house wanting to fulfill your every need and desire? Yes, this film was written by a 12-year-old boy. It's interesting because as many of these recent AI horror movies as there's been, unlike AI, they're not really evolving or going anywhere, and this didn't even need to be an AI horror film. And it's not really. It could have just been a, there's a hot nanny, run, she's taking over your life, she's going crazy film. There's like 3 differences between this as an AI film and that. There's also about 3 differences between this and porn. Subservience is about a guy whose wife is in the hospital getting a heart transplant. She's having a real hard time, so he's gonna have a real hard time. No. So he decides to get an AI assistant to help around the house because God forbid that a man could just be a single dad and work. I feel like it's achievable if they had like family around. Anybody? I don't... Anyway, so he brings home Megan Fox. Conveniently, she was the one that his daughter liked, so he has the excuse when he shows her to his wife. And she's just meant to help around the house. She's great. She does so much stuff. It's so useful to have her there. But then she decides that if she's fulfilling his every need, she should probably try and have sex with him. But fortunately, this guy, I mean, his wife's in the hospital getting a heart transplant, going through the hardest time of her life. He's trying to keep his job in a time when AI is taking over everything, and he's really struggling with that and parenting, and it's a lot going on. So he's obviously not going to be stupid enough, and he fucked her. Multiple times. Yeah. I gotta say, the best part of the entire film is, and there's not many good parts, is when he brings his daughter and the Megan Fox robot to the hospital to visit his wife, and his wife sees the Megan Fox robot and is like, oh, it's great. But then she actually comes home. I don't know if I'm the wife, you know, I'm just saying. Curiosity killed the cat, and it also gave the man the robot clap. You couldn't trust a man around a life-size cutout of Megan Fox. Never mind an actual, men are animals. That's all I'm saying, alright? I feel like there's this weird Mandela effect thing going on where we all as a community become convinced every couple of years that Megan Fox is actually a good actor. She's not really. I think it's because we all get nostalgic for Jennifer's Body. That's fine. The thing about Jennifer's Body is she didn't actually act that much. She was not the main character, and every couple of years we are reminded that she's not actually a big draw or a big headliner as an action or thriller star, despite them putting her in Expendables 4. That was not good. I think the most egregious sin about this, the most confusing thing to me, is that they got the guy from 365 Days, Dilf Extraordinaire, and they got Megan Fox, who's Megan Fox, and they had them do romance scenes together, and they didn't even have the good grace to make it super horny. They could have at least done that. They could have at least made it 50 Shades of Robo-Grey. They didn't even do that, and that made it just this bland white toast thriller that just felt like much of a nothing. They could have at least had an audience for it, given it some rewatchability by making it unnecessarily over the top and horny. But no. Instead, it just sticks to the most simple ideas from what you'd expect from this sort of film. It doesn't have the creepy dark humor of Megan. It doesn't have the all-powerful AI overlord thing of Afraid. It's just the base level of what you would think, even without a trailer, of what you expect this film is going to be. It doesn't have any hint of embellishment, improvement, or originality beyond the initial concept. The worst thing is they make such a lacking, empty of any heart kind of film, and then they have the gall to go and put a sequel tease at the end, as if they'd done something to actually deserve that. It's so irritating to me. It's my biggest pet peeve with the horror thriller genre. Whether you like Megan Fox, dislike Megan Fox, or feel absolutely nothing towards Megan Fox, I can't see your way to liking this film, although I can finally praise her for her robotic acting. Unfortunately, it just couldn't be more destined to be forgotten about if they'd worn camouflage the entire way through. I'm giving The Reason Those Naked Maid Services Should Not Exist 1.5 stars. Subservience stars the guy from 365 Days and Megan Fox as the guy whose wife is in hospital trying to get a heart transplant, and the robo-assistant who is conveniently very attractive that he brings home to give him a hand. Or 2. Or a robo-vagina. Why do the assistant maid for cleaning the house have robot vaginas?